This week on The Statement, we have a conversation with Kenyan Fashion Award Director Atman Ngao.
The main idea is just to bring all these brands out there and celebrate them.
And after 3 years of break, the event is back. We get to understand just how prestigious the award is and the commanding space in the East African fashion market. We also get to understand what the award has for us in store come December 3rd.
You are one of the key players in the Kenyan fashion sector. How did you get yourself in this space?
Well, you know, fashion is art, and I'm an artist. And I had interest in fashion since I was a young person. Since I did my college, I did art, and I've been to fashion ever since. As fashion has employed me since leaving college and all that. So I had that interest in fashion, and I thought, why not get to have something concrete that I can share with other fashionistas and get to have their brands out there. Yes.
And for those people who perhaps do not know who Atman is, perhaps you can just give us a background of yourself.
Well, Atman Ngao is a simple dude. I'm an artisan, as I've mentioned. I'm a fashion entrepreneur. I'm a fashion mentor. I mentor young people in the fashion industry, and a teacher as well.
Ah, you're a teacher?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
So, like an institution?
Yeah, or actually I do it private coaching. Yeah, that's what I want to. I all major in fashion, because you know fashion is dynamic. We have modeling, we have fashion designing, we have fashion photography, we have fashion makeup and all that. So I'm just measuring modeling. That's my part, and I train people.
So basically, it's revolving around fashion.
Fashion, exactly.
So that's how you came up with the award, like Kenyan Fashion Award, or how did it start?
You know, I felt that the industry need to be taken to another level.
Yeah.
And you can only do that by getting to work with the industry players and giving them the courage and the motivation. And the thing about having Kenyan Fashion Award, we did it just to bring people's brands out there, appreciate them and bring them out there. The sense actually of Kenyan Fashion Award, we haven't just got to go deeper into Kenyan Fashion Award without getting to express actually what is Kenyan Fashion Award. We are a much awarded prestigious fashion event initiated in 2013, and our idea was to bring out these brands. As you know, fashion is dynamic, diverse. So it's all the main idea is just to bring all these brands out there and celebrate them. And doing so, we motivate them, we add value to them, we make them feel, I'm noticed actually, why not put more effort in what I'm doing, because it's paying.
Yeah, true.
Yes, and we create jobs into this.
And since the inception of it, you said it started in 2013.
Yes.
You have awarded a lot of people.
Sure.
So what's its impact in the fashion economic space?
Well, you know, being an industry, it creates jobs, and we saw the importance of getting to notice this talents in fashion. An example, just give you a good example. In 2013, we were just introducing the concept into the Kenyan market and to Africa. 2015 and 2014, we had our first now serious awarding system, awarding event at Lyon Francais. It was attended by almost all media houses were there. It was a good event, and the people actually awarded by that time, we can see they are doing now. They are out there. They are big brands out there. Why? Because we brought their brands out there, and people build confidence to their brands, and they give them jobs and make them who they are right now. Example: Brian Babu is a good stylist. We had him just from the street, calling, come, give you this platform, and we make you. We just set up a brand, and because we know your talent into this styling, and right now today is doing
He's one of the best.
He's one of the best. He's one of, actually he's an awardee. He has awarded best upcoming stylist of the year 2014, 2016 he got it, the best styling for the established category. And I think it has propelled him to be who he is right now. Apart from him, we have just brands that were nowhere in those times, like NATO, Mohamed Bana. Right now they are on top of they are now enjoying that because of the brand visibility. We have given that platform to make them, to nurture them and to bring them to the limelight of the market.
Talking about having that impact to the society, we realize that you have this baby called Next Gen Fashion. Tell us about it.
Next Gen is an idea that came actually the same year, 2014. We felt that when you want to grow something, you have to go deeper, and we felt it's good to work with institutions. Those students who are graduating from the colleges and universities, we saw it's good to give them a challenge and to motivate them and to give them hope in the future. And we talk about Next Gen being their it's like gateway to the fashion world. And with our platform Next Gen, we have seen tremendous brands coming up and being who they are right now. Since 2014, we have Joyce Acheng. She's used to be a student at BIFA. Right now she's a brand out there doing great things. We had a winner called Hannah Duta, a student from KU University. Right now her brand is out there because the platform that we gave her. We have some models from our institutions. We just train them and give them opportunity to be seen and to be their brand to be out. We have brands in modeling doing billboards in South Africa from our platform. Milan Fashion Week from our platform. We have Olsang, one of the top models. She's a nominee this year, being part of our Next Gen then, but now she's now a nominee because we have a 5 years experience to be nominated in the established category.
So, sorry to cut you.
Sorry.
So, is it an event that happens yearly, or how does it?
Yes,
how is it?
we on our awarding system, we have a category Student Design of the Year. We have Upcoming Design of the Year. So it is through Next Gen now we get the winners for these categories to be awarded during the main awarding gala night. So it's an annual event. It's an annual event to get those brands, those students who are getting out to the market, giving them the platform to experience what they have learned in their colleges and institutions. So we give them that platform to introduce them to the market and to build confidence in them and to show them that you guys got the talent, go for it.
Of which you had an event that you did last month?
Yeah, we did last Next Gen. On the 17th of September. Yeah, we had like 30 applicants, but we had to streamline them to 15. We had the last to qualify for the competition were 15, and we had a wonderful event for them. We have winners already. You know who is going to be the Student Design of the Year this year, and the upcoming Design of the Year as well.
Okay. You mentioned something to do with institutions. So is it that you only work with fashion institution, or you work with all public institutions?
You know, we normally go for those institutions with the fashion programs. Any institution, they know what we have been, because we have been doing for the last 5, 6 years. So they know our calendar, and they always, when we shout about the application, which is always in January, we get application for all different institutions in Kenya. And now from that, we assign them to mentors. They give them what is necessary tools to know how to do their challenge. And from that challenge, now we give them the platform to showcase what they have learned from their mentors, from their institutions as well.
Actually, we are so excited to hear that you're back this year. After how many years?
After 3 years, actually.
3 years.
Yes. We had a COVID situation that could not be avoided. too bad for the industry, but it's not for this industry alone. Yeah, so many industries have been affected by COVID, but we are back. We are happy that the situation has subsided and we are getting back to normality, and we are ready to push the industry to the next level.
So best of the best.
Best of the
we
best.
say.
Yeah, that's
what's the driving force behind this year's theme, considering that now it's coming back from pandemic?
Yeah, it's like we are getting back at the same time when we get the election and see our nation sometimes it happens. It's unpredictable. It's unpredictable, and the porous for being. We opted to have a theme for this year. Spread about peace. So our theme for this year is peace, and that's how we are looking to have the main gala, all white event. So that's how the message we are sending out. We were looking for peace, fashion with peace. That's how we have the idea.
Okay. If there is something, let's say, one thing that you have learned, or you have learned from the pandemic and the electoral transition in Kenya, what will that be in the perspective of fashion?
All these things that they hold. Let me say they hold the industry back.
Yes.
And having said that, election also. It's unpredictable, and it holds most of the public. They're holding back. They don't know what to do next. But hopefully things went up very well. We did a peaceful event. Peaceful election, good peaceful transition, and now we have a new government, and people are embracing it. And I've seen from Next Gen, people were so happy to be back and again enjoying. It was a joyful event, very joyful event.
And for this year's event, when is it happening?
It is going to happen 3rd December. We are hosted by the Hub, Karen. It will be one of the best events we are anticipating.
3rd December.
3rd December, yes.
I think I should add that to my calendar.
Yes, you should actually, because it's one of its kind event. We are looking getting to celebrate more of our people, and it should be a wow event.
Okay. So looking at how we have handled fashion events over the years today, what's the commanding space of Kenya in terms of fashion awards compared to, let's say, our East African brother? For instance, in Uganda, we have a brand style fashion awards, which is termed one of the most prestigious awards.
Sure.
In Tanzania, we have, let's say, Swahili Fashion Week. And then in Rwanda, we have Kuba Awards. So what's the commanding space of Kenya Fashion Awards at the moment?
I can say we are somewhere. We can't say we are below the bar. We are above the bar actually, considering that since we initiated this, we are the first people to come with this system of getting to award people in the industry. And Kenya Fashion Awards have been up there shouting about the importance of getting to award and appreciate our own designers and fashion players. We have seen. They support. Let me be honest. They support, too much support from the government, from the corporates in the Ugandan to have their fashion week, fashion awards. It's a lifestyle event. And they have the support. Financially, they have big brands coming and get to support them, and that's why events about your budget and how to make it wow. It needs that support. So they've been supported very well.
Are you trying to say that in Kenya we don't have support as we should?
It is the understanding. They didn't get embracing. I think most of corporate, they didn't get to embrace the idea. But I'm happy right now. Companies are coming on board. They are going to support the concept, and we are looking forward to have a wonderful event this year.
Do we have government support?
Government support is there. We normally get to have endorsed by the Ministry of Industrialization. They always come to our event. Previously, 2016, 2018 at Norfolk, they are present. 2016 at the Tribe Hotel, we had government representative from from the Ministry of International, and but we are urging and requesting and asking for more support from the government, monetary and endorsement.
Considering that right now there is a transition in cabinet ministries.
Sure.
So does that mean that we are not so sure if the government will come through for this year's event?
Even being a new government, offices are still there, and we are trying to approach them to be part of this as well and get to support us. Even that endorsement it's a good thing. It's a good thing to support this industry, because it's an industry that is employing many youth, and when well handled and well taken care of, and putting all the aspects together to make the industry grow. Because when we talk about fashion, we are not just talking about the designers and the models. We have photographers.
Yes.
We are creating jobs for these people. We have a stylist. People, Paul, you need to look for a stylist to dress you. And create a job for him and pay him, right, for making you look nice for certain occasion that you are going. That's we are looking at creating jobs through these fashion segments and working them and bringing them out there.
I'm curious. I'm curious, especially when it comes to support.
Yes.
Because this is the 7th edition of Kenyan Fashion Awards.
Sure.
And if you say that we are getting minimal support when it comes to corporate support, when it comes to government support, I'm a little bit curious on what is it that we're not doing right.
Well, as I mentioned, is most of the support that we have been getting, let's say partnership support in not in monetary, but in what do we call it? We call it just service. They get simple service. That's how we have been getting this from partners. We are looking on getting to have more monetary support to make our standard of production of our event to be up there and to be part of Abazia's Fashion Weekend. And so that, in Uganda, in Kampala.
Because from what I've realized is that Kenya is indeed the hub of fashion. But now when it comes to fashion events, Uganda is beating us thoroughly. Totally.
Because they're getting government support, they're getting corporate support. We have medias running, they are getting support. Look here, you just asked me, we had a launch the other day. Our communication team was on, and they sent all the invitation to all these media houses.
We'll just come there. We'll just come there. So what should we expect in this year's event?
We are expecting a beautiful event. We are expecting an event full of plum. People are anticipating to enjoy this because of all these years that now being celebrations. And we are looking, right now we have very youthful nominees, and they are excited. And we are looking forward to have a very wonderful and exciting event.
Okay. Let's talk about the selection process. In June this year, you released the nomination call.
Yes.
And then in September, there's also another one that came out. So what criteria did you use to come up with the nomination list and category, making sure that all stakeholders are incorporated?
As you mentioned that, and I'm happy that you know that June when that call. It's always a public call. We always put it on our social media platforms to have that people who are lead to feel that I'm ripe enough to be nominated. So it's a public nomination. So we call on to the public to nominate their muse in fashion in all the sectors that those the categories that we award. So there's that system of getting to be nominated first by your muse. Then we have a board that goes through the selection of the nominees, and we get to go to their work. We go deeper to their work. We visit their physical offices where they do the operations, and from there we get to see this is somebody who is tried to up his game and he's already been nominated, so it's have to be part of the recognition.
Actually, I followed the conversation online, And one of the question or perhaps the comments that was standing out is models asking how they can participate.
Yes.
How do you select models to be on the runway?
You know, as I mentioned, models brands are out there.
Yes.
And it's an open call for nominees, I mean, to be nominated by the public. So it's a public nomination.
No, like the models that will take part on the runway showcasing the event.
We always have a casting call for that event.
Okay.
Because we like having professionals into
Yes.
it. These are one of the best events. So we always have professionals getting to be on the runway. So we always have a call for this.
So it's still coming.
It's still coming.
Okay.
It's still coming. We have 1.5 weeks. I mean 1.5 months to the event. So we are on the program.
There was an opening also for fashion designers who wants to showcase.
Yes. We had a fashion call for.
So they've already been selected.
We have already got people. You know, we don't select. It is you, your brand. You want to be out there.
Yes.
You want your brand to be visible.
Yes,
you know. So it's you say, yeah, I qualify to be this, but we have a criteria for choosing. We have to go through your work, your social presence, everything, your work, the niche of your work as well. So we have already got a good number of people who are really going to participate on this. But we can't say we are done. We see that, yes, I didn't get this information.
Yes.
I'm now getting interested to be part of you guys. You can get to apply, and we have at least get to see your work and give you that opportunity as well for your brand to be out there and be seen.
Let me take you back a little bit. You talked about publicity and media engagement.
Yes.
How do you manage it? How do you manage your publicity and media engagement?
Yeah, you know, the social media help. I mean, social media have been effective to our publicity. But on this particular event, we are going to be. We already we're being featured in Couture magazine. We are being featured in some local newspapers and magazine also. We are looking at having billboards in and out our venue of event. We love digital marketing through both sides from the hub from the hub social marketing team. We are working with them as well to get to talk about the event, and as well we have in more visibility. We have posters and a good presence of our brand being shouted out there.
The reason as to why I'm asking you this is because we only saw on social media that Kenyan Fashion Awards have done a launch, and the next thing that was coming were photos here and there. Ezekiel was speaking, and all that. So how is that publicity playing out for you, sharing only on social media?
Well, it's coming out very well. It's on that we didn't get to have main media houses being part of this. Apparently, having sent invitations and press releases to them, all media houses about the launch, and invited actually most of the journalists to attend the event. We are looking on now capitalizing on such an interview to just get to sensitize about the event. And as I mentioned, Couture magazine is part of our media house. We have also partnered with a communication media house that is doing all the communication, social media communications for the main event. Yes.
So let's say, apart from just sharing the, let's say, press release and photos and all that on social media, what other strategies are you using to make sure that you reach a wider audience, so to say, for this year's event?
Yeah, you know, we are looking as well to get to partner with brands. We are looking for you, Nation Media House, to be part of our media journey. As I mentioned before, Couture magazine has been there for us, has given us coverage for the previous event that happened during the launch and the next gen. We have also TV 47 being a part of our journeys is really to bring out the launch and the next gen also, and we are looking for other media houses to come on board and get to give them the opportunity as well to share our journey with them. Yeah, Nation Media, you're very welcome, and we would love to have you being our media partner for this journey.
Yes. So, what's the space of the youth in this event?
Yes, as I mentioned, most of the nominees for this year, they are young people who have been thriving in their different space in fashion. Let's say the modeling part of it, the photography part of it, the designing part of it. We have new young people. Actually, they are new generation, they are new faces in the industry, and they are excited to be part of this. And that's how we are looking and get to motivate them and give them more platform for their brands to be out there.
So you've been in the industry for a decade now? Almost a decade now. So with your experience, what's your perspective to the Kenyan fashion market now?
I'm happy since we initiated this, we have seen a growth, a big growth, tremendous growth. People are, and what we are preaching is getting to have our brands being appreciated here. And that notion of getting to appreciate what is from outside, we are killing that by getting to introduce our own brands and getting to our people appreciate our own brands and getting to own our own brands and adding value to our own brands. And that's how we are looking at it.
We are just wrapping it up, and perhaps your last words before I ask you to do something for us.
All right. Yeah, I would love to call upon the public to support this initiative, corporates to support this initiative, the government to support this initiative. It's a beautiful initiative. We have seen all these years the growth that we have seen the red carpet changing, and we are ready to give more in store for the industry, and we are looking forward to partner with all interested parties to make this a success.
So we are looking for a good red carpet event for this year?
We are looking for a good carpet event for this year.
I saw that you know how to speak French.
A bit, yes. Yes. It's our point.
We were hoping if you could invite people to this event in French.
Bienvenue. It's too much for me.
It's too much.
But I can speak a bit of French. Yes.
Just share with us a parting shot, something small in French.
In French. Bienvenue, Kenyan Fashion World. It's an on-board wildcat.
Thank you so much. So we want to say thank you so much for accepting our invitation.
Sure, thank you very much for having me.
This is where we end our conversation for today.
Sure,
and for sure we're looking forward to this year's event.
Looking forward to see you and give you the red carpet of all times. Thank you very much for having me. I'm looking forward to have Paul being on the red carpet on 3rd of December, and all Nation Media Group. You are very much welcome.
Thank you. My name is Paul Odhiambo, and this is The Statement.